need one more. I just need one more. Hey, I just need one more. 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 You know, I'm picking up where I said, okay. Like the blunt, my nigga. Pass his beat to the left so I could press. Total my hits like I done wrecked. Who is next? Niggas is sleep like pillow pets. Getting foreign head from a bad bitch from Budapest. Call your bet, cause I'm just trying to get a quick check then.
Man, y'all know what it is. We got the lights, we got the cameras. It's all about that action. It's your boy, Son of the Waves. This is What's the Wave. We are back again. Be sure to, like, share, subscribe. You can hit the noti bell if you want to, but, I might drop next week or not. You never know. But leave a comment below because this is your auntie favorite podcast, and I have one of her favorite artists in the building. I have my boy Kola, just like the soda, in studio, man. How you living this morning, brother?
Man, I'm good, bro. How about you, bro?
I'm good. Got some work in. I got my boy Adventurous Dre behind the camera today. I'm glad we could put this together. I feel like it's been a long time coming as well. I'm glad you were able to make it. Like, you feel me? The weather been crazy. Like you said, you not even in the V right now, so I know moving been a lot coming from out of city. So I'm glad we could put this together. And, we can make some time to make it happen. And we're going to get into it just as far as you as an artist, a brand owner. You are a very multi-talented man and hold a lot of different facets. And we were just talking beforehand, just the soil that we come from and like the talent, like you said, and just the connections as far as homie circles, being Vallejo boys, kind of, and stuff like that. And just what we've seen grow and be breeded out of here. So it's a beautiful thing. So I'm definitely glad we could touch base and get it in. So,
man, I appreciate you, bro, for having me out. Me on the pod. And I know we've been trying to get together for a minute. We've been running around. Life is life.
You know what I mean?
For sure, definitely. You feel me? But I'm glad to be here, man. You feel me?
It's love. No, I'm happy. I'm excited. But let's get into it. Like I said, this will drop in February. I'll be doing my monthly campaigns. January about being multi-talented. February, Black history. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm proud of being a young black man.
100%.
So with that being said, with the art that you make and the stuff that you do, how do you plan on leaving your mark on history?
You know what I mean? A lot of this for me is it's all introspective, you know what I mean? Like the art, you know what I mean? Like I feel like if people like the art, you know what I mean, if they don't like the art, you know what I mean, it's for me, half of it, like most of it's for me, you know what I mean, the other half is for them, you know, so like this shit is therapy, you know what I mean, like us as black men, you know what I mean, we don't honestly get the space, you know what I mean, to ventilate, you know what I mean, a lot of our mental and like, emotional traumas and shit like that.
For real.
So the music is where I do it, and you know what I'm saying, if that shit can help somebody, then so be it, you know what I mean. But as far as like being black, you know what I mean, like being a young black man, that's just every day, you know what I mean, like you feel me, that niggas is trying to put on, you feel me, like and you know what I mean, shit, bro, I'm having a son.
Oh, you know what I mean? Congratulations.
Yep.
Congratulations,
for
sure.
I'm about to have a son in May, you know what I mean? So niggas is excited about that shit, but it's a lot of pressure, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me, to have to, think about bringing a young black man into this world, you know what I'm saying? And
just to be real, for sure.
So
and what is it big on, especially in today's age, representation?
Yes,
you feel me? And just being in the space that we do have influence. Like I was just doing this Vallejo Restaurants Week and stuff like that, and they called us influencers, and I never thought of myself as an influencer, like, you feel me? But it's just like, at the end of the day, we do have a platform, and we are making impacts and like have weight that we hold with our platforms and our name, and just like
100%
being mindful of that responsibility. Is just like you got to kind of own up to it, you feel me, and carry it to a certain degree. So
the imprint, you know what I mean, that you leave, you may not see it, you know what I mean, in the midst of the journey type shit, you know what I mean, like, but it's definitely being felt.
It's being felt for sure. That shit is a beautiful thing. So that's why I love I like having that campaign on the podcast, just of making history in your own way. I feel like just as content creators, and like you said, even as a musician, we love to inspire.
Yes.
And that's one of the best feelings ever. 100%. Like I love all the little moments to me where just people be like, oh yeah, I seen, even though be like, oh, I seen your little foodie thing, or I seen it. Cool. Like that's enough for me. Like that shit is dope. Keep going. I like what you're doing. Like I'm like, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like when you out here and you in the midst of creating and like getting this content and running around to make this machine move type shit, you know what I mean? You don't always see the impact that you leaving on people, you know what I mean? So when people do come up to you, you know what I mean? If people are coming up to niggas, you know what I mean, at the store or whatever, hey, Kola, bro, I heard the shit you just dropped, or singing the lyrics back to niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it makes niggas day,
I'm about to say, Dre, no, just being that work type shit, and somebody be like, hey, bro, you the nigga with the podcast? You the hiking nigga? Like, you just be like, what? That's it. I mean, I had a girl. She came in and she was like, "I didn't know you was famous." I said, "Wait, what?" She was like, "No, I seen you in podcasts." And she's like, "I follow Podcast Bree, and I see y'all be doing." And I was like, "Oh, like and little shit like that." I just nigga, that changed my whole day. I was just like, "You can't tell me shit right now." You feel me? So it's just
I was talking with my partner Taz the other day, bro. We at the house just talking about like just some regular shit. We smoking, you know what I'm saying? And he was on the phone with some chick, and he was like, "Yeah, man, my nigga Kola house." She's like, "Kola? Cola stay in Antioch?"
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh shit, I didn't even know that." Tell Cola, I said, "What's up?" And I was like, "Who is that?" He's like, "Shit, you don't know her, but she know you."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, damn, you don't realize how broad your reach is. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But
that shit is amazing.
But nevertheless, that's not even why niggas do it. You feel me? Because like the reach, I mean.
It's like it come with
know,
it. Yeah, yeah.
It'd be the money, you know what I mean? It'd be like a lot of other things, you feel me, that go into like, you feel me, why you feel me, a song is a hit, you feel me, or whatever, you feel me? So like for me, like for me and like I'm sure for you, you know what I'm saying, this shit is just about the art, you know what I mean?
It's for the love. It's for the love, as we touched on before. I went through a little phase in which, like I said, I got money hungry. I was so monetized focused. Like I said, the passion was lacking. So I was just like, I'm glad I had, and I keep shouting out like people around me, support systems, and I had to take a break and just like take a breath and just realize like, okay, like what do you truly value out this shit deal? Are you doing this just to make money and try to be famous? Because that's not why you started it. Like it's really not why you started it. So get back to the love, get back to the essence of really why we doing this art.
You reach a point where you burn out.
Yeah,
you know
I did.
Like,
I was burning myself out.
That shit is real. Like
that shit is,
bro. Me and my business partner Danny Ali, you know what I mean? Like
shout out Danny.
But shout out Danny Ali, you know what I mean? The fucking GOAT, you know what I mean? Honestly,
that boy be working.
Bro, he be working, bro, you feel me? And he done shown me so much, you know what I mean? I've learned so much from him just about what it is to be like a musician, and then like what it is to operate in music business, you know what I'm saying? Like, and how you gotta show up in certain ways, you know what I mean, for certain things, and
just your approach.
Yeah, bro.
Your approach to it
just
all.
Treating this shit like it's your job, you know what I mean? Like, but at the same time, you don't want to get it's a balance, right?
Everything's a balance.
Because all of this shit is you don't want it to come off as microwaved or like inauthentic, you know what I mean? Like, so you gotta find ways to tap in with yourself, finish the creativity first, finish the music or the painting, the beat you working on first, and then find ways or outlets, you know what I'm saying, to get that to people, type
the marketing,
shit, you know
the advertisement, like, and stuff like that. No, that shit real.
Man. But nah, Danny, bro, me and him was just we was just shooting fuck, I don't even know. I forgot what we was talking about before this. I wish we could run it back.
You good. But, just as is our approach to making an impact, and like you said, coming in with the love and just having that right mindset of not coming in just business wise to keep it organic, keep the art organic.
No, for sure.
I feel you. But to Danny, is that also to kind of go into the next section, MTMC Media?
Yeah, MTMC.
Is that both of y'all?
Yeah, well, so MTMC Media is a conglomerate, you know what I'm saying? And we are MTMC is something that started in Vallejo. We started in the East, me and my boy D Harris. He's the co-founder.
That's what. D Harris. That was the one I see y'all rock the stage the very first time. At the live box. Okay, got you.
To meet was the Russell.
Live box. That was years ago. Like legit years ago.
I think 2020.
2020. I want to say somewhere in there. Like, 2020, 21, something like that.
And it's crazy to even think niggas been doing that shit for that long. You know what I mean? Like, but D Harris, man, we started MTMC back in like 2018, I want to say, you know what I mean? Like, and it was just a lot of us getting together, you know what I mean? We grew up with a lot of these Vallejo cats, you know what I mean? Like, so Slimmy B, you know what I mean? Just all the local cats, you know what I mean? We hooped with them, you know what I mean? We was hoopers, local hoopers, you know what I mean? So everybody would be at the center, you know what I mean? And just even Sauce, you know what I'm saying? Like Sauce, everybody would be at the center, bro, you feel me? Just communing. And that was a space we went to, you know what I mean? Be ourselves and shit, you feel me? Unapologetically, you feel me? Like, so yeah, man, just having a chance to, you feel me, know them cats and seeing them like start the bubble, you know what I mean, in Vallejo in like 2016, you know what I'm saying? Of
doing shit. Like, bro. I remember in high school, shout out my boy Gary Jr. Where's one thing where he was like, nah, I'm finna be a rapper.
Gary was the first nigga I remember rapping.
Yeah, like I'm finna be a rapper. Yeah, like we had English class together. I want to say Miss Jones was at my senior year, but it was to the point like we had film as literature, so we studied Shakespeare and shit. So it was like always talking about words and lyrics and literature, and I'm like, this nigga writing shit. And I'm just like, bro, you like oh, you serious? Like, you feel me? And he's just like, yes, nigga. And that was the one, like you said, a first young nigga to take that approach. Like, no, this is what I'm about to do.
Man.
Yeah, that's my boy for sure.
Bro, is crazy, bro.
And he hoop, nigga.
Bro, and he hoop too.
And he can hoop for sure. Yeah. So it's just like you said, those little circles. When was it mainly you and D Harris that kind of started off MTMC, and then now, like you said, it just kind of built? Like, how do you feel like your homies came together on that end?
So, me and D Harris started MTMC at first. Like, for the first 2 weeks, we were just going to the grill. We was rapping. We knew he was talented, and we was like, bro, we gonna get this shit out one way or another.
Right.
Put our own money into it. And he was like, we need a name for this conglomerate. We sitting in the car smoking.
Yeah.
And he just like, more than a nigga. And I'm like, nah. I feel like, you feel me? That's not.
It's not
inclusive enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, more than my complexion. You know what I mean? Just hits for anybody.
It's good, but just getting back into MTMC and just what you guys want to provide. As we were just talking about, you guys are a media conglomerate, not just a record label, not just a photography team and stuff like that. So what do you feel like is your guys' main mission or purpose that and services that you provide, not only being just kind of singular lane focused and being very like as a highway, you know, multifaceted? What do you feel like you guys can offer in that area?
I feel like at the floor, NTMC starts and ends with the music. That's the blood, that's the lifeblood, you know what I mean, of everything that we do. You know what I mean? The music is the score to the films that we make, right? You know, and we got a couple films in work, like a couple short films we've already released. We got one we just dropped back in November, I think, called The Ride, for my boy Danny Ali, his album, his deluxe album. We did like a whole production, had a whole crew out there and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and, so yeah, man, we use our talent, you know what I mean? We use our talent to create short films, documentaries, brand content, etc. You know what I mean? Like, and we just want to make sure that regardless of race, ethnicity, color, creed, you know what I mean? Like, people can express themselves with no bounds, you know what I mean? Like, and just do the art, you know what I mean? Like, because that's all it's about, you know what I mean? It ain't about, you know what I mean, whether Brody is, you know, Filipino or whatever, you feel me? Like, if he could get down, I know a couple Filipino cats, you feel me, that could really get down, that's like that, and just ruthless with the work, you know what I mean? Relentless, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
just that exposure, just to seeing different people in different lights,
especially being from the V, you know what I mean, like, and just all of what we seen and how, like,
we too diverse out here, bro. Like, too diverse. Like, niggas grew up with classmates eating balut and shit, like, nigga, to all types of shit, to Pacific Islanders and everything. Like, we were blended out here,
bro,
blended. And I like that you guys carry that heavy just in the title and what y'all represent in different facets of media.
No, for sure, bro.
Because it's hard. Like, we always talk about having a team. Having a team is one thing, but sometimes you got to be your own team. Exactly. I've had to learn how to edit. I never, like I said, I'm not a photography nigga. I'm not an editor nigga, but I am now. I know how to, you feel me? I know how to set up lights and cameras and all that whole shit because I've had to adopt those skills throughout the journey. And it's very important when you don't have that backing behind you, but what you do is just like, okay, how can we help each other? Be a photographer for somebody. Like I said, my boy Dre, he used to just hike and record off his own. This nigga knows how to direct and produce a podcast now. He can put that on the resume. Like, you feel me? It's simple as that.
100%. And it starts, you know what I mean, at the foundation of what you're doing, right? The vision, like, you feel me, like, is what you got to make sure you latch on to, because along the way, you know what I mean, like, you gonna figure out all of these different sides of yourself that you didn't even know, you know what I mean, was there, type shit, all this different stuff about yourself, you feel me? Like, they say, I remember Nip saying that, you feel me, a man is defined by, like, how he reacts in any situation, you know what I mean, like, to anything, you feel me, like, whether it's disrespect, you know what I mean, or like a milestone,
like an accomplishment or anything like that,
a roadblock, you know what I mean, a roadblock, you know what I mean, something that's in the way, you feel me, like, some people fold, you know what I mean, like, and just cave in and be like, fuck, I ain't got no videographer, I can't do this shit, you mean, nah, like, but us, especially as, and this being, like, you know what I mean, the Black History Month, us being black men, you know what I'm saying, like, you feel me, like, bro, we are like the original man, you know what I'm saying, the Asiatic black man, you feel me, like, it's you know, I mean, we from the ninth universe, bro. You feel me? We got a certain know-how. You feel me? Like, that's it's just like, I don't need no other man. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna figure this shit out. It's like
a keen way of just like the figuring it out mindset. Like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out for sure.
Troubleshoot it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Until niggas like, you feel me, can't, you hit a wall, you feel me, to when you do need a team and shit, you know what I mean, like, because we talked about burning out and whatever, you know what I mean? Like, so it's definitely a balance, you know what I mean, but MTMC, man, it started with me and D Harris, my boy D Harris, you know what I mean, back in 2018. And for me, you know what I mean, more than my complexion, it means a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because I come from, people probably see me, they'd be like, oh man, he regular black, you know what I mean, or whatever, you feel me? Like, but, like, cause I'm from the V, and like I'm from the Bay Area, whatever. My pops is from Nigeria, you know what I mean? Like my mom's is from 69th, you know what I mean, Oakland, California, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, it's just always been like a weird dynamic in my household and shit, you know what I mean? Like for the longest, you know what I mean, I remember going to school and kids would be like, man, you feel me, like, oh, you really African, you know? Like, you African booty scratcher. It's just like, oh shit, nigga,
like when they find out where pops from and shit like that.
Y'all niggas, you feel me? I was
born and raised out here, cuz, like, what? You
feel me? Like, but
that should be real,
man, bro. Like, but it was like, you feel me, being first generation Nigerian, bro, just having to learn the culture, you know what I mean? Like, and my pops, he moved here from Nigeria. He moved to the States in like the 80s, the dope era type shit, you feel me? Like, so it was a lot of hip hop
in the Bay and to Oakland too.
He moved to New York first.
Okay.
For the first 3 years of his life, which is why, you know what I mean, a lot of the shit that played in my household was the Mobb Deep and the Tribe Called Quest and the Diggable Planets.
That heavy,
you know what I'm
East
saying?
Coast influence.
Bro, a lot of East Coast influence, you feel me? Like, but then my mom, she was from the town, you know what I mean? So she listened to Be Legit. She listened to, you know what I'm saying?
Real bass shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the 40s, the Too Shorts and all of that.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Too Short, you know what I mean? The 40s, the Mac Malls, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Mom was really hip, you feel me? But then she had to Anita Baker, you know what I mean? So it's just a vast. My mom and them grew up in the church as well, bro. So it's a vast, like...
Yeah, you grew up in a music household. Just
bro.
a lot of music being played. Like me personally, I didn't. My parents didn't play a lot of music, like growing up. And everybody be like, for real? So for me, I got put on through a lot of like old school stuff, like through my homies. Same thing, who grew up in music households and stuff. Like I love 90s R&B and shit like that, but I really didn't grow up with it. Like I get put on because like my homies like, nah, this is the shit, bro. And I'm like, it is. Like I agree, you feel me? For real. So yeah, that's wild.
To the party type shit. But I felt that though. You know what I'm saying? Because though I got the R&B and shit, my mom and them, and they got the big songs, the Be Legits or whatever, but I wasn't hip to, you know what I mean, I wasn't really hip to Mac Dre by the time I got to 7th grade.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, and that was crazy for me. You feel me? I'm class of 2013.
Yeah, like looking back at it, it's just like, that's nuts.
You know what I mean? Like, I remember going to Friendship Baptist Church over here in the V, you know what I'm saying? Right by the churches and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they were just talking about how rapper Mac Dre had just passed and and I was just like, damn, you feel me? Like, that's crazy, you feel me? Like, I wonder, I ain't never really heard bruh shit.
Yeah,
you feel me?
but like they talking about him in the church, like this must be real.
I remember like even going to school in Oakland, like how he influenced the kids out there. You feel me? Like them niggas would be on the playground, boss tycoon. Yeah, I was like, legit. Like, you feel me? Like, so coming out here and then being in Vallejo and meeting my Vallejo friends and shit, and them putting me on the Mac Dre, you know what I mean, the deep 40 cuts, you know what I'm saying, like all of the good culture, you know what I mean, that comes from this side, you know what I mean, like that shit just, you know what I mean, it made my palette, you know what I mean, so broad, you know what I mean. And then we also grew up in that era, bro. Like niggas' music taste is so weird, bro. That's why it's more than my complexion, bro. Like, for me, I don't really got a genre, you know what I mean. If it's good, like that. You know what I mean. Like, you feel me? My pops, he had me on Fela Kuti. I don't know if y'all know who Fela Kuti is, bro. You feel Fela Kuti? He like the Nigerian Michael Jackson, bro. Type shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga, bro, he was like a political activist, you feel me? Like this nigga dated Angela Davis, you know what I'm saying? Back in like a pivotal time type shit.
Go crazy.
But he went to UCLA. You know what I mean? He came from Nigeria, went to UCLA for music school and shit. And like he seen how they was doing the black people here and like the rise up and how they was rising up. He got inspired by that shit and took it back to Nigeria.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? In a pivotal time of when, you know what I mean, Nigeria, bro, was just they was having all these coup d'etats, bro. You feel me? It was madness, bro. Nigeria is hella new. That shit like is 60 years old, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is hella fucking new. You feel me? Like,
not old.
It's not old.
Not
at all.
very historic like that. Yeah.
You feel me? Like, but it's a lot of it is a lot of history there. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of the British came in, you know what I mean? Like, and they bought them out, you know what I mean? Like, so now you got these Nigerian leaders who is oppressing these Nigerian black people, like blacker than me, oppressing people black like us, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Fela Kuti went back with his philosophy, bro, you know what I mean? Going back and just his music was so impactful, bro, the Nigerian government would send the military to this nigga's home, bro.
That's wild.
Like send him to his home, bro, to break this nigga's bones and be like, you banned off the radio type shit.
Yeah.
And that will make people play it even more type shit. You know, like, but bro, he bro, Fela Kuti was always played in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know that kind of shit, bro. It really, it's the reason that, you feel me, niggas make the music that they make today. You feel me? Like, you as an artist, as a politician, as a creator, you feel me, whatever, you gotta make the shit that you see in your environment. You know what I'm saying? Like, that you digest, you know what I'm saying?
As we touched on earlier, just making an impact and doing that, like what imprint you want to make on history, like 100%. You said, just but being aware of your influence and what you're doing as well. Like you said, you might not see everything that goes on, but just knowing the impact you have. And 100%. Like you said, that man knowing like, oh, I know I could take this shit back to where I'm from and make a difference with what I'm doing. Literally, like, that shit's insane.
He had a song, bro, called Water Gets No Enemy. And it says, like, water get no enemy, meaning like, you need water, you know what I mean, for everything that you do. To cook soup, you need water to bathe yourself. You need water to bathe a brand new baby. You need water to bathe a dead body before you show it off to people in the casket and shit. You feel me? Like, water is just necessary, and you can't fight the flow of life. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like and the government, you know what I mean, trying to control and constrict people, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not the way of life type shit. You know, like, and his shit would be massive, bro. They killed this nigga's mom, bro. You feel me? Like, they threw this nigga mom off a building and shit, bro. You feel me? Like, and yeah, bro. You feel me? I know that. I don't know if the shit that I make is that impactful type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? I hope not.
But I mean, I'm glad to see that's a heavy influence, and you carry that into your brand and into your media group and stuff like that. And I will kind of ask as well, how is it being a brand owner now? Like, what responsibility do you feel like you have to carry? Of course, like you said, of course, you know, marketing and the everyday shit, the content, making the right media, you know, rapping, putting out dope art. But it's just like, what else do you feel like in that aspect exactly you carry, like I said, the message and the mission, which you really just touched on from your influence of it. How do you, like, but in modern day, like what you got going, how do you feel like you carry that now?
Man, it's heavy. You know what I'm saying? Being a brand owner, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people don't see how much shit changes, you know what I mean?
On the day to day.
Yeah, it's always changing, you feel me? And you kind of learning as you go. And you learning with the punches and learning from your losses, you know what I mean? And like, being an independent brand owner with like no real funding or backing, you know what I'm saying? The losses, them losses is your losses.
Them shits hurt, boy. Yeah. That like, shit is a lot. It start with you and end with you.
Man, bro, like, with Danny Ali was shooting with Michael Sneed, and they were shooting a track, you know what I mean, and over there by the Fox Theater, you feel me, a couple weeks ago, and bro, he hit me, he just like, bro, they just robbed us. Took the whole Black Magic, you know what I'm saying, took the whole, you feel me, all the lenses, all the tripods and shit, and we ain't have renter's insurance, you know what I mean, like, so that shit is a loss, you know what I mean, like, that shit ain't. But it's not gonna stop niggas, you know what I'm saying? We still got another camera, and it forces niggas to be more creative now, you know what I mean? Like, with what we do have and shit, you feel me? Like, and that goes back to, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing we talked about being a black man and just finding the resilience that comes with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Because it's like, man,
that's a great word to put it.
Life gonna hit you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I had one of them moments recently when, like I said, my boy Rio left. I was riding the high. It was a New Year. I just organized this. I was getting some shit structured and plotted out, you know, for the coming months. And then for my partner to be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna be out for a while. I was like, that shit made. I had him. I was like, well, yeah, fuck this. I didn't want to do this shit without my bro. Like, you feel me? I was like, yeah, fuck that. Like, it's good. Like,
discerning.
Exactly. Sure. So, but then I had a moment, and shout out to people in my ear, in my circle, like, and even Rio, he was like, no, we gonna keep this shit going. Yeah, he's like, you gonna keep this shit going, bro. Like, he's like, you know how to do everything. You have done it before, nigga. He's like, so just don't stop. He's like, and I was just like, okay, cool. Take a breath. Process. I was like, all right, cool. We here now. We here now.
You just can't be like afraid of your own greatness, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, nigga, you gonna figure that shit out, bro. You feel me?
Figure it out,
even though you don't know how. In the midst of all this chaos and shit, you know what I mean? Like, God gonna show you a way on like, he gonna make a way, you feel me, for niggas to, you know what I mean, get through it,
to figure it out.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, let's switch dynamics from really the brand of MTMC to the artist of Kola. You feel me? So one thing I like asking music artists now, and I feel like I didn't do this a lot in my early stages when I had artists on, describe yourself. You feel me? Perception is a hell of a thing. You know how people perceive you and this and that and the other. And I know people tell you, oh, you're this and that. You know, some people don't want to be labeled in as certain things. Like you said, you are a mixed bag as far as just your musical inspirations. So if you could describe yourself as an artist, what kind of phrases or terms would you apply to you?
Phrases, terms, like.
I mean, just in general, like, you know, niggas don't be, okay, I'm a rapper, I'm a street rapper, I'm a conscious rapper, stuff like that. Like, those are very, you know, they're labels.
Right.
So, but like you said, your influence is so vast, you don't even like genres. You feel me? You don't have a favorite genre. So, like, when you describe yourself as an artist, like, I am an artist who does what? What do you feel like you bring, you deliver, and just is really kind of nuanced to yourself?
I don't know how many people out there didn't see Naruto. You know what I mean? But I'm like if I could describe myself as an artist, I'm like Naruto. You know what I mean? The nigga started off with like nothing, like, you feel me, like he had this crazy ass power inside of him that he just didn't know how to control, you feel me, type shit. And like the village hated him and the whole shit, you feel me, and he just had to learn, like, but I want to, and he still wanted to take care of the village, type shit, like, bro. I still want to, I want to be the leader. Meets, you know what I'm saying, like he may have to kick their ass at first, type shit, you feel me, but at the end of the day, we good, we like, you know what I mean, like at the end of the whole series and shit, that nigga is got a team behind him, bro. He like said, he kind of becoming Hokage, the leader of the village, you feel me, behind him and shit, and it's all love, you feel me, he like the people's champ type shit, you know what I'm saying? I like that. So just having that mentality kind of maybe with the music and just as an artist, like, oh yeah, it might have been cast to the side a little bit, but now it's just like throughout your battles, exactly. It's just like now niggas village too, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm not Hokage yet, you know what I mean? Niggas like niggas is still trying to. You still going through some story arcs. You feel me? You still going through some story arcs. Still in the manga arcs right now. I like that. Thumbing through them, man. But yeah, I think that I like to describe myself as an art. Let me throw it here then to maybe simplify it. How did you, and maybe you have found it, finding your sound as an artist? You feel me? Because there's a lot of things that you could talk about. There's a lot of things that you could touch on, but of course you have a distinct feel to the music that you make. Like I said, whether it's feel good music, lifestyle music, not even just about the shit you talk, but even to beat selection, to how you lay out your content. How did you feel yourself finding that lane? Man, I grew up in a church, you know what I mean? Like, I used to sing in a choir and shit. I used to play the drums. My uncle was heavy into jazz music and shit, you know what I mean? Herbie Hancock and shit. My mom, that was my mom's late big brother, you feel me? Like, and shit, you feel me? And man, like we talked about, you know what I mean, like a lot of musical influence in the house.
So do you pride yourself on just being very just like musically ambiguous and just being so versatile?
I think so,
because that's a talent itself.
Especially like with like I'm just a connoisseur, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas didn't even like want to make music for real, like you know what I'm saying? Like when it came, like originally, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like this shit just, it happened to be like something that niggas was having fun with, you know what I mean?
And more or less fell in your lap.
Yeah, bro. And it was something that I learned was therapy, you know what I mean? That I could go to like ventilate, you know what I mean? And
that's a classification in itself.
Yeah.
Like you said, motherfuckers, I use this as a release.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And originally, what it is as a consumer is therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? It's like, man, I'm hearing all these things that people are going through
people listen to music based on mood.
Like 100%.
Some people exactly use it to escape, use it to turn up, use it to chill, use it to unwind. So I'm not a person like, I never understood when people like, when you're sad, why people slap sad music. I'm not one of those people, but it's just like, I slap music for a lot of other reasons. 100%. You feel me? Like, because I'm turned up, or
because the chords make you feel a certain way. Or, you feel me? Whatever. The drums is hitting like this. You feel me? Like, I be turning on Kirk Franklin sometimes, nigga. You feel me? Just because, you feel me?
That feeling.
It feel good. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that in a church is like, they be doing that shit in the church all the time, you feel me? You come in there, you may not be a Christian or whatever, you feel me? But they play them chords and shit.
Boy, that organ gonna hit, boy.
Everybody fainting and doing all this shit, you know what I'm saying? It's
that
like,
chord gonna hit.
Man, bro, like, so that's where the influence came from, is like, I just want people to kind of feel something, and like, you know what I mean? If it mean, like, if it kind of means something to people, then I feel like, you feel me, it did its job, whether they like that it or not.
Leaving things up for interpretation.
100%.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. And what next? The name. How'd you come up with your name? Cola like the soda.
Man,
where'd that fall out of?
That's really my name. I know people know me as Jet. Like, I can't even say it on here. We gonna beep that up. I know people know me as something else in the V. You feel me? Like, but my real name is Kola. You feel me? My pops gave me. Kola is the second son that would return wealth to the village. You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, it kind of just came from Kola. That's my Nigerian name.
Yeah.
That's my Yoruba name. You know what I'm saying?
Simple as that. Simple as that. Like a lot of people, my name is Dylan. People don't know that's what son of the waves means. Like it's like Welsh or something, but it means of the sea, son of the waves.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's like in their mythology, like it was like Neptune's son or Poseidon's. It's like that. Yeah. So everybody be like, oh, you just have waves, like, because I was dipping hard in high school. Yeah, niggas remember that too. But they're like, everybody's like, oh, son of the waves, and I like it because I have a lot of floetry in my life. Like I'm from the Bay Area, land of bridges, surrounded by water. I'm a Cancer, like little shit like that. It's been just a lot of kind of that, and that's where What's the Wave and shit kind of birthed from.
You should check out that Water Get No Enemy track, bro. Fela Kuti, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
so come on, send it to me. Send it to me. It's good.
Another fun fact for all these people who fucking with Burna Boy or whatever now, he's like the godfather of Afrobeat.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like he started all of that shit. You feel me? Burna is heavily influenced by that nigga. You feel me? Like so.
Yeah, do your homework.
Yeah, do your homework.
Do your homework.
Yeah,
but yeah, I like that. And I'm big on water. Like I said, when Be Water my friend, you feel me? Exactly. Little shit like that. Exactly. So I love it. Peel back the curtain for the viewers on your creative process. Are you an artist who likes to, man, I'm out with the homies, we finna just go turn up in the studio, we need a bottle and some blunts, or you like, I'm going in solo. I like writing pen and pad still, like they're just locking in by myself, me and the engineer, or even you by yourself? What do you have a preference as your process is?
Yeah, I like being with the homies hella, you know what I mean, like, and just out and, you know what I mean, whatever. I'll be outside sometimes when I need to be, you know what I mean, like, but really with the creative process, I feel like that shit is like close to home. Okay. I know with MTMC, like the way that we started, I went to School of Audio Engineering in Emeryville. You know what I mean, like, so it was a bunch of creatives there, and I remember the first project that we actually did was Project 96, and it was hella dope because while me and my boy D Harris had been cultivating MTMC for like from 2017 to like this time 2019, right? We really been working on our own craft and finding our sounds and shit like that, you know what I mean? Like, so it was dope when we got to this place and we seen all these other dope creatives and shit, you feel me? Like, and it opened up my eyes again to, you know what I mean? Because I like the 5 elements of hip hop and all this shit, you feel me? Like, but like you said, we is just connoisseurs. I like Linkin Park, you know what I mean? I like, you feel me, Papa Roach.
I grew up on that shit too. VH1, we VH1. I'm an MTV Jams kid, man. Like, I used to watch that shit before school, bro.
You feel me? Like, that's real. You feel me? If the music good, it's good, you know what I mean? Like, so this feeds into Project 96 and like how it even came to be. I remember we had this one session one day. It was crazy because at SAE they got like 18 different studio suites. Oh shit! You know what I mean? Like, and they all viable suites where you could go in there, record. You know what I mean? They got software, Pro Tools on them and shit. Yeah. And it was for all students, and you could like, if you was a student, you could have a guest. You know what I mean, or whatever. So niggas had got in a room. And we had like 3 rooms one day, and it's just like some Dreamville shit. Niggas going over here, niggas doing R&B shit over here, niggas was doing some hip hop shit over here, niggas doing some trap shit over there. Shit was raw, you know what I mean? Like, some idea came in my head while niggas is at work, and I started talking with my partners. I was like, bro, we could do some shit, you know what I mean? Like, let's do some shit with the Bay, you know what I mean? Some Dreamville oriented shit. So it was Project 96. We sent out an invitation to everybody, you know what I mean? It was online, you feel me? Like, we invited people personally. It ended up being crazy, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm still a student at this time, bro. You know what I mean? At the school and shit. You feel me?
Oh,
like,
for sure.
I was still a student at this time. Of me doing all this shit. You feel me? At the school and shit.
Still learning,
bro. And I'm throwing this whole thing. You know what I mean? Like, this whole conglomerate thing or whatever. And bro, the first day I'm thinking like, all right, it's probably gonna be like 15 people. You feel me? Like, it's gonna be dope. You know? And I thought for me, this shit would be clean. You feel me? We could control it. Yeah. And what had happened was the week before I got with a bunch of students, probably like 15 different students, and got rooms booked out for that week. Okay. You know what I mean? Because we was gonna lock in for 4 days, which is why it's called Project 96, because it's 96 hours.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know what I mean? So like 4 days straight, whatever we get from this project is no guarantee that it's gonna make the project. You know what I mean? Just coming here to create freely. Yes. You know, and
we'll see what comes out of it.
We'll see what comes out. You feel me? Like, first day, bro, we had, I think it was like 81 people on the sign up list, bro.
Damn, boy.
Nigga, the dean. Now I'm running in there. I came in there late with donuts and hella shit. You feel me? I'm like, oh shit, I'm looking outside, nigga. It's niggas outside, nigga, of the school. Like, you feel me? Like, just swarm the school. Niggas, I'm like, oh shit, nigga, what the fuck? I ain't even think. But it's hella people outside. We running inside. I'm trying to make sure the rooms are set up and shit. You feel me? Running room to room.
Coordinating everything.
Bro. So by the time we get the shit going, the dean come into one of the rooms and like he asked somebody like, who's running this shit, who in charge,
right?
And a lot of people ain't even met me, they just know MTMC. You know what I'm saying? They don't know my face type shit.
Right.
So I'm running around doing this shit, you feel me? I'm spitting a verse over here. Niggas is like, bro, who in charge? I'm like, it's me. And they're like, bro, the dean looking for you. Yeah. So nigga, I gotta run down to the dean office.
Right.
Nigga. He like, do you know how many people was up here? He like, this is like not a sanctioned event. Like, what, you didn't get no approval? What's going on? You feel me? And I'm just like, my bad, I didn't know I needed approval.
And I didn't know the turnout was gonna be like this. Honestly, all this shit.
I've always been the kind of nigga like ask forgiveness, not permission. Yes. Shit. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like, so I'm like, fuck it. You feel me? If it is dope, it's gonna be dope.
Right.
So we ended up, you feel me? Like, he ended up giving me, you get 3 strikes at this school before you, and then you can't book out no more studios. Okay. Like for the rest of the semester type shit.
Oh,
that
shit.
That should have fucked you up for your own creative process.
Hell
and shit. So
for
you feel me?
sure.
Like, and they gave me 2 strikes in one go type shit. You feel me? Like just for that one occasion. You feel me?
He said, yeah, you was doing too much, cuz.
We found our way around it, nigga. I figured out when he wasn't gonna be there the next couple of days, and I just shifted the time and told everybody, hey, we gonna come from 9 to 2 a.m. The security lady was she liked the nigga and shit.
Nigga, so you coordinated and finessed it, bro.
So
damn, that's crazy, bro. That's a wild story.
That shit was a dope project. It's on streaming platforms and shit now, bro. It's 16 tracks. We ended up coming out of there with 43 like songs in 4 days, bro. And it was just like, great. Bruh.
That sounds crazy, bro.
It was insane. We planning on doing another MTMC lock-in this year. You know what I mean? Like sometime this year, especially now that niggas are more established and and more connected. You feel me? No more musicians.
There's more experience.
Yeah,
more experience overall. So, but that's gonna be hard, bro. Man. That's gonna be hard.
Yeah, bro.
Let me get into shit that we doing now, which I definitely want to give you a flowers for because I love the way you put out content. And I can tell you care about it. You feel 100%. Me? Like you said, it's very organic. Like you said, it's not microwaved. You take your time and you produce a lot of dope content that resonates with a lot of people, myself included.
Absolutely. Thank you,
absolutely. What is your mindset behind that? Like, you feel me? If for the average person who don't know, just like, oh no, this nigga just doing this, you know, to be seen type shit, and it's just like, nah, I could feel the care behind it. Yeah. So it's like, where is kind of your mindset when approaching releasing content?
I've always been into like cinema, you know what I mean? Like, so this new content, this new wave of like content blasting and shit, you feel me? Like, it's hella like weird for niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, cause it's like a weird space of having to put out a lot of content that's like really good type shit. Yeah. When we came from like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we saw the digital era grow like this, like flip phones from cell phones to touchscreen phones.
But we came from like real, like if niggas was doing music videos, it was a video and shit, you know.
They had a budget and shit. Bro, yeah, we like the Missy Elliott's and the Busta Rhymes of the world. Like, that shit is different.
Yeah, bro. So like,
not niggas just in the studio with their shirts off and guns and shit. Like, shit is played.
All the transitions and all this shit. You feel me? Like, and it's dope. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. You feel me? Like, all of this shit is dope, and we know why it's dope. You feel me? Like, cause you know why they need to sell that shit.
Right. Yeah, exactly. You feel
me? Like, but nevertheless, you feel me? Like, I feel like going into like, even when we was doing the Project 96 thing, I remember like seeing the Dreamville content and just seeing the, you know what I mean, the rollout that they had, and always knowing, I always knew kind of what niggas wanted for themselves and shit, you feel me? Like, and when we was doing the Project 96 shit, I had hired 2 videographers, you know what I'm saying, like to get the whole process and shit, you know what I mean, like, and just capture everything, everybody meeting for the first time.
You was thinking ahead, like, for sure. I like that.
That's where I really met Danny Ali, you know what I'm saying, like, and like a lot of my close friends, DJ Sunflower, you feel me?
Shout them out,
Mars,
shout them out,
you know what I'm saying? Like all of MTMC, Early Rebel, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? D-Rock, you feel me? Like all of my MTMC brethren, you feel me? Like
it sound like a major catalyst moment for sure.
What I'm saying? Like that was a moment that we really became family and knew we could rely on each other and shit, you feel me? Like, but having these niggas filming, they sent over the footage after it, and they was like, yo, it's $700. You know what I mean? After 4 days of filming, and I was like, okay, what about the edits? You know what I mean? Like, and I kind of didn't know how it worked. You know what I mean? Like, and they was like, yeah, that'll be another 700. You know what I mean? Like,
because that's another bulk of work.
So I was just like, damn, you feel me? Like, this is good. You feel me? Because I'm still a student. I was like, I'm gonna edit this shit. So every day, you know what I mean? Like, up until the release, you know what I'm saying? I'm coming in I ain't have no laptop or nothing at the time, no software. I'm just coming into the school I'm an audio student. You know what I mean? I'm there for music and shit. Yeah. But I'm going into the film shit to go edit and shit and just
clocking
learning
in,
how to do this documentary shit like day by day. You know what I mean? Like, and just being thorough. You know what I mean? Like type shit. You feel me? Like
that's major. And, like you said, teaching yourself that skill.
And that's how, you know what I mean, the film. The love for it, you feel me, became what it was. Then niggas got a camera in pandemic, you know what I mean, like and just like you said, with that, like niggas loved Atlanta, you know what I mean. That shit was crazy, you feel me. The color grade on there, how they made black skin look. Then Snowfall came out, you know what I mean, like, and black cinema has just been doing some great things over the last couple of years, you feel me, like, so never wanted to be on no Tubi shit, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, hell nah. That shit is wild. Don't put me on no Tubi movies. I'm gonna laugh at you for sure. Like I said, the quality, and I love that. Like you said, with your content, clearly in your creative process, like you said, you care about the process, the art, the work that gets put in, because it's gonna be felt in the end product, and in every different aspect. I like that.
And you know what I mean. I to touch on the creative process again, I feel as if. With the collaborative aspect for the first couple of years, I got halted in my creative process, not in a bad way, you know what I'm saying? Because now I know how to collaborate on like at like a high level, you know what I mean? Like, we called it like at Project 96 the Hyenas Den, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? And that shit was like, bro, you have like these crazy MCs, and I'm saying their names and shit, you feel me? Like these are the best rappers that I know, you know what I mean? Like type shit, you feel me? Like, and these niggas is coming through, bro, like
I said, putting shit down,
iron sharpens iron, you know what I mean, type shit, you feel me? Like, so everybody in the room, if this, I know my boy KD the Poet, bro, shout out KD.
I follow KD now.
KD
follow them.
Going crazy.
That was nice. That was nice.
He's a newer member, you feel me, of the MTMZ family and shit, you feel me? But nevertheless, we love him, you feel me? And he's crazy, you feel me? Like, but like, I know sometimes, bro, we be in the booth and we be working on records. KD would be like in the middle of spitting this shit. I'm like,
oh, nah, you're not finna do that, bro.
You feel me? I gotta start over. You feel like some shit.
That's
whatever,
what, like I said, that's what my boy DJ, shout out Shark. He's, you gotta hear some of his shit. Like I said, Dre, like he said, he was like, nigga, this you. He's just one of them niggas who I don't know how he put in the work. Just me knowing what he's put into it. But if you never knew, you'd be like, nigga, this shit sounds effortless, bro, to you. But it's the same shit. Like I said, I love writing. I don't want to be a rapper, y'all know this, but you know, I drop my freestyles and shit. But same thing, Iron Sharps Iron, and we had those moments too. It's like, nigga, what'd you just say? Okay, this is what it's like, a beautiful thing. That's a part of the process that's essential.
Bro, we did a project, because MTMC, outside of us being like this community and this film thing, we're a rap group. You know what I'm saying? We are a hip hop group. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like that. Like, let it be known.
Or like the Bay Area Wu-Tang on some shit. You
Talk
feel me?
about
like,
it.
And we have nigga, just immense talent, bro. You feel me? Whenever we get together, we make people rise. You know, what I mean, raise the bar.
Y'all push each other.
You feel me? Like, I remember Gary Jr. You know what I'm saying? He came to come fuck with us last year. We had a studio in Vallejo, actually, for me, Offer Springs. MTMC. We was working out of heavy, and we did the Shady Bunch project. You know what I'm saying? Our second or our third studio album. You know what I'm saying? But that shit was dope. How the track 10 came about, you know what I'm saying? We was all just getting together after work, you know what I mean? These long days, getting there smoking, you feel me? Like, and niggas turned on the beat, and I did the hook, you know what I'm saying? And then my KD got on the first verse, you know what I'm saying? And then Jeezy slid on the second verse, and you know Jeezy came correct, you feel me? That's probably one of the hardest verses I've never heard Jeezy spit, bro. You feel me? Like,
real shit, love that.
Hard on there, you feel me? Like, and then as they going, you feel me? And I'm the last verse on the song. I'm like, fuck, nigga, I gotta do some shit that's hella impressive. You feel me? Like, so,
I gotta hold it down.
Bro, and that ended up being like one of the craziest verses. Niggas that never did.
I like that. I like that. To shift it, this episode, like I said, is gonna drop after Seven Sins comes out. Like I said, first solo project.
Seven Sins is actually out.
Is out
right now, you know what I'm saying? It's on all streaming platforms.
Oh yeah, dropped the 18th.
On the 18th,
it's out now. So you know what I'm saying? Just give me a quick synopsis of what you wanted to showcase with that project.
Seven Sins is really my first solo body of work type shit. You know what I mean? That has some conceptualism to it. You know what I mean? Like, and
I love the art, by the way. That should go crazy. That should go hard.
Shout out to my cousin, my blood cousin. He's my Nigerian cousin Gabe, you know what I mean, G the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like
shout him out.
He is crazy. He went to OSA, bro. He be doing all kind of paintings and you know what I mean, he's phenomenal, bro. You know what I mean? Since we was kids, he been like this, you know what I mean? And it's crazy to think that you know what I mean, we even here we grew up listening to hella Dom Kennedy together, bro, you feel me, and just you know, it's crazy that we the ones that's up now, you know what I mean, doing this thing, you know what I mean, like in cultivating the art or whatever, you feel me?
Nice, hell yeah.
So yeah, 7 Sins, bro, it's seven different emotions,
okay,
and that are also sins, right? You know what I mean, like that I'm working on every day. I'm working on figuring out how to combat these sins, you know what I mean, like, and these songs are my ways, you know what I mean, of doing so, you know what I mean, at least like at the current moment, you know what I mean, like when I pinpointed it and shit when I wrote it, because some of this shit is new, but about like 4 songs on this shit is like 2.5 years old.
Yeah, so she was sitting on, but people got to hear it.
No, for sure.
People got to hear it. Okay, for sure. I like that. Yeah, definitely go check out that 7 Sins. And I kind of wanted to touch, but you already gave me a lot of ups and downs and like speed bumps you had to overcome and some feel good moments. So let me get your origin story, as far as the aspect of like, when did you want to take it from, okay, nigga, I like rapping, but it's like, nah, I'm finna actually do this shit. Yeah. Like, you feel me? What was that kind of, when did that kind of switch off in your head?
Really? Like, even we didn't talk about all the people I know and shit, right. But I was a hooper.
Yeah, you know right.
Like,
hooper at heart.
Like, music for me was like, okay, my family does it, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm being a church and shit, but it was never like a career, you know what I mean? Like, something that, especially with my dad being like Nigerian, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a Nigerian household, if you're not an engineer, a doctor or a lawyer, you're not like something skill based, you know what I mean? Like some trade based, you kind of a failure, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Entertainment,
that's how they look at it.
You know, it's not like a career thing, you know what I mean? Bro, but seeing cats like Toby Anikwe and you know what I mean, Deji, you know what I'm saying, just other cats that's really doing it, you know what I mean, and making the way, Burna, you know what I mean, like, and this whole Afro shit starting to bubble off. And then also, you feel me, I'm from the V, you feel me, so I'm seeing all these people adjacent to me doing
so many
bro.
talent,
you know
bro,
I mean?
so
like,
much talent.
Yeah, bro, like, so I mean, probably around like 2018 is when I really started.
Kind of when you was in school and everything, just really
right before, because I put myself in school to learn more about what I was doing. I already knew like, all right, this is what I want to do, right? You know what I mean? Like, I just was like, man, let me take a loan out, go to this audio engineering school, get some tools under my belt, so that, you feel me,
know how to apply yourself.
Cut the middleman, you feel me? Like, do this shit myself, you feel me? Like,
I like that. I like that. Bro. What's let myself know, let Dre know, let the people watching know what's next. What else can we expect? Maybe just through the course of 2024 from Kola and MTMC.
Man, we got a lot of shit coming, man. We supposed to be working on another MTMC lock-in this year, so another MTMC group project for all them artists out there that been wanting to work with us, you know what I mean? Probably in the next few months. I can't even throw out no dates. They gonna I
mean, shit gonna fall when it fall. You feel me? Yeah.
Management be mad if I say some crazy
shit.
Nevertheless, though, you feel me? Like, and management is really the homies. You feel me? Like, it's Danny Ali and Ron. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to say, let it be no. Come on. We don't got no management. You feel me? We be doing this shit by ourselves.
But we was talking about timing earlier. Like I said, timing when things will happen when they happen when they supposed to. You feel me?
For sure.
I like that. But
now we working on. I mean, I got a couple shows coming up this year.
Nice.
I'm at Yoshi's next week on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We at Yoshi's and shit. You feel me? We got Katie the Poet is dropping, you know what I'm saying? MTMC is working on, you know what I'm saying, Katie the Poet solo project. He coming, nice. He dropping shortly after me. CJ, he got some solo shit. Early Rebel,
he's coming crazy. Like
Danny Ali got some solo shit.
Like
we really trying to push out a lot of solo work this year before we round back for this MTMC Fest, you know what I'm saying, part 2, and just make sure it's
everybody get they light, everybody get they time, and you feel me, like that. That's beautiful.
And then the merchandise, you know what I'm saying, we keying in on the merchandise big this year, you feel me, like, and just taking that shit serious, you feel me?
Hell like, is that the hat
for the album,
for the album?
Here, you know
yes, sir.
Like, you can see
that's hard.
The back of the shirt. I don't know if niggas can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, yes, sir. 7 Sins, y'all see it.
Track list or whatever.
That's hard.
Yeah, bro. So
that's hard for sure.
All the merch ourselves and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, bro, like, really, man, I appreciate y'all for having me, bro.
No, it's good.
I mean, like, this shit was
it's dope.
You know what I mean? It was dope, bro. You feel me? I love coming on something like this and just showing people different sides, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I love. I'll thank you for that, because that's what I try to do it for. Like, give people to know the person behind the brand or behind the music that they listen to, or, you know, people who they support, but just like, I guess, you know, give them a chance to learn about them. Yeah. So you feel me? So I like that. I appreciate it. That's what this platform is here for. We gonna wrap that up for the What's the Wave with you right now, and I just got to hit you with this Rapid Wave segment. It's gonna be nice and easy. This one, just answer off the top of your head. If you got a simmer on it, do, because I might try to stump you on some things, but it's gonna be easy questions. You like hot, cold, you like black or white, you like up or down, you feel me? So whatever, bet. I got you.
Bet.
First off, are you an early bird or a night owl?
Early bird.
Off the rip, I let some. Me too, bro. Same here.
Wait, am I supposed to elaborate, or is it just supposed to be?
I mean, it's up. You can if you want to. You can if you want to. I'm about to say
early bird, because you feel me. Like, I just feel like y'all know stream of consciousness, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, your conscious is like it's like tapped into the spirit. I feel like that shit is a whole ass network, like a database type shit. You feel me? Like, and when everybody be sleep, you know what I'm saying, it's easier to tap in.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You feel me?
Like, I got you. Like, the bandwidth is open. You feel me? Okay.
For sure.
Lion or tigers?
Lion.
I feel you. Okay.
Kings. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Would you rather have a cook or a maid?
A maid. My girl, she could cook hella good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like them home cooked meals.
I feel you. Just have somebody clean up afterwards.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that approach. When it comes to your PB&Js, you rocking with grape or strawberry jelly?
Strawberry.
You a strawberry? I'm a grape guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Strawberry for sure.
I feel you.
Honestly,
I feel you.
People be saying, like, if you use strawberry, you a psychopath. But,
I mean, I haven't heard that one. But I'm about to say, people be hating on me because I'm a grape guy. I'm a grape jelly fan.
Strawberry be going.
It's cool. It's cool on the toast, not on the PB&J for me. But I got you. Would you rather be a pirate or a Viking?
Ooh. Vikings be going out kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Both of them niggas is wild when you really think about it, but
Vikings be like trying to die in battle and shit. Go to Valhalla and shit. I'm not really fucking with that. I think I'll for surely be a pirate like Monkey D. Luffy. That nigga really raw. You know what
you feel me?
Like,
I'm just trying to go get some treasure, bro. That's it. I'm just trying. I might rob a nigga, but that's it. I don't gotta kill you. Just give me the shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Just come on. Just my favorite saying. I'm just trying to loot the booty. I'm just trying to loot the booty, man. That's it, man.
He said it.
Would you rather owe somebody? Got you. Would you rather owe somebody a favor or money?
I don't like owing niggas nothing.
Yeah.
Because a favor means time. You know what I mean? And money is money. You know what I'm saying? But fuck. Probably a favor. Because I can at least cat off on that.
Got you.
Know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like,
stupid.
Niggas could be like, yeah, bro, you feel me? Like, oh, I couldn't make it, you know what I'm saying, or some shit, like, but
okay, I got you.
I don't know.
I got you. I'm a superhero nerd. If you could bend any element, water, earth, fire, air, which one would you be able to control?
I'm probably like I think at heart I'm damn near a firebender, but by the way of nature and like the way that I do things is definitely airbender. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like very gentle and shit. You feel me?
I like that. Okay, I like that. Okay, I got some more as like I said, as a pod track dying on this. If you could, I feel like I know the answer to this. If you could go pro in any sport, what sport would it have been?
Like now that I'm older, I thought it would have been hoop.
Yeah, that's what I was going to assume.
But now, like them baseball niggas be making so much money not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Okay, I ain't gonna say that because shout out my nigga Dan.
My boy Dan, the Jet. I have my boy on, yes sir.
JR, yep, yes sir. Crazy and shit. But you know what I'm saying? It's not as much like
wear and tear. Yeah. I feel you. It's like easier of a bag, longevity and shit. I get you. Any weird fear? Like it doesn't have to be like heights, big bodies of water, but something that just like irritates you, like you can't stand, like
spiders.
Keep it real.
Arachnophobia.
Yeah.
I seen a tarantula the other day in my garage, nigga.
Ooh, a tarantula?
Yeah.
That's wild.
A tarantula.
That's wild. Yeah. Get him out of there.
Caught, nigga.
So they grow on Mount Diablo.
I had to call Pops over,
bro.
Oh,
shit. Yeah.
I had to call Pops.
He said,
like, hey, I'm screaming on the phone. Like, what is it, nigga?
Oh, my God.
What is it, nigga? Like,
he said, nigga, it's a big boy up in here,
bro, what, nigga?
Okay, arachnophobia. That should be real. That shit do be real.
Diablo, you will see them.
Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. Stay over there. Stay away from there.
Stay away from over there, bro.
Stay away from there. I gotta phrase this question like this. I hate to say it. You just got sentenced to death. What is your electric chair meal? The last thing you gonna eat before you leave the earth?
Damn. Fuck. I'm probably finna have some jollof rice though. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? I'm my Auntie Lola's.
Yep.
Jollof rice with the stew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Send me out like that. You feel me?
Yeah, send me out. Home cook.
I feel like, you feel me? Like electrocution type shit. You feel me? They can only do it one time, right?
Type shit.
Like God be smiling on me. Like my luck is like, it's hella weird. You feel me? Like, so I feel like niggas that get electrocuted on some Tukey Williams shit and still be here type shit.
Okay.
Like,
he said I'm highly favored, bro.
Beat that case.
You stupid. Okay, being a Bay boy, if you could live in any Bay Area city for the rest of your life, what would it be?
The V.
Yeah, my dog. I like that.
Honestly, I want to move back to the V. You feel me? I know I heard it's been Manny and shit, but you feel me? LaRussell been making this shit just a better space. You know what I'm saying? Like, for artists.
Shout out to LaRussell, man. Shout out to the homies. All right, finish these phrases for me. There are two types of people in this world: blank and blank.
Niggas that get it, niggas that don't.
Two types of people in this world: there's niggas that get it and niggas that don't. And you can take that whatever way you want. Either I like that.
Yeah.
All right, and last one: you can tell a lot about a person by the way that they blank.
By the way that they. Shit, I don't know, bro. Like, I think the way that you really could know somebody is by living with them, going on a road trip with them, or working with them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, cause like you spend so much time
the time spent.
Yeah.
So you can tell a lot about a person by the time spent with them.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Because in that you in hella close vicinities.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You definitely learn it. Yeah, for sure. No, I like that. I do. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's all I got from my boy Kola. Once again, thank you, brother, for pulling up. Once again, it's been amazing. Yes. Tell your auntie about this one. Leave a comment below. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah. This has been another great episode of West Away. Thank y'all for tapping in and stay tuned next week.
Yeah.
Unity.
Yes, sir. Trying to get a quick check, then rest with my face in between breasts. I'm a mess. Also something you gotta respect. A prince as a newborn, a king in death. Oh yes, son of the waves is the best. If you jumping in this water, please wear a vest. Take a breath and compliments to my chef. Hit my goddamn producer, need a beat heaven sent.
I know a bitch who would set a nigga up for $1. Reason why